looking at the story that's captured the hearts and minds of many, the case of the missing Nova Scotia siblings, Lilly and Jack Sullivan. Today, we're not just focusing on the siblings, we're shifting our gaze a bit to a figure at the center of the storm, their stepfather. In the midst of scrutiny, criticism, and social media attacks, we'll explore some of the messages by him, aiming to uncover the man behind the controversy. What can we learn from his words? Is there more to his story than what meets the eye? These are authentic messages sent via his messenger account to my personal messenger account, meaning they have not been lifted from an unknown source off the web. Remember, this is an exploration and is meant for entertainment and reflection. I'm not a psychologist or an analyst, just someone curious about the complexities of human behavior. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let's get to it. First, let's just see what Mr. Martell has to say. This is his response in regards to a question of mine regarding rumors online. It's all lies, Susan. Don't fall for them. Avoid the pure untruth. Don't go into the darkness of it all. The untruth doesn't do anything for Lilly and Jack. You're free to judge me all you like, and the world is free to as well. I don't mind. Almost every message or words I introduce is twisted, and the story becomes harder to comprehend. Which was once a story of two innocent children being missing is now international sea of untruth, lies, and deception. Susan, I'm fully aware that this will be screenshotted, but still I message back even though I could just leave it unread. I want you to understand that. The lies are like fog, Susan. If you avoid the fog, your presumption of the case appears clearer. Don't hide in the fog. It will change your perspective and beliefs. I'm sorry, Susan. That's all I can offer you. Content creators rise with spreading misinformation, and the select few face the life-changing ramifications because of it. Okay. This, by the way, was generated by AI, so there's no input by me in any of this analysis and research. All that I basically did was I input his entire message and I received this output. So basically overall, it highlights defensive language. The repeated emphasis on lies and the urgency in the speaker's tone suggest a defensive posture. This can imply that the speaker feels the need to justify their position, often a sign that they may be grappling with their own conscience regarding the situation. Just to expand on that just a little bit, it would not surprise me in the least if Malaya and Daniel both do in fact feel an enormous sense of guilt in this entire situation. After all, they are in the position of authority and responsibility for these two children, that this all happened and they went missing under their watch. So, of course, that would carry with it a great sense of guilt. Okay, this paragraph here. You're free to judge me all you like, and the world is free to as well. I don't mind. This statement can be interpreted as a defensive acknowledgement of potential guilt. While it appears dismissive, it may also indicate an awareness that their actions or words are under scrutiny, which could stem from an underlying sense of guilt. This paragraph, quote, almost every message or words I introduce is twisted, and the story becomes harder to comprehend. This suggests frustration with how their communication is perceived, which might hint at a fear that their intentions are misunderstood or that they are contributing to the confusion potentially leading to feelings of guilt for not being clearer. Here, Daniel says, the untruth doesn't do anything for Lilly and Jack. Here, the speaker expresses concern for the children, indicating an awareness of the consequences of misinformation. This concern could hint at feelings of guilt, especially if the speaker feels their words or actions may have inadvertently affected the situation. I'm fully aware that this will be screenshotted, but still I message back even though I could just leave it unread. This shows a conscious choice to engage despite knowing the potential consequences. It may imply a reluctance to confront their role in the narrative, which can suggest an inner conflict that could stem from guilt. I'm sorry, Susan, that's all I can offer you. This apology conveys a sense of limitation and could imply, regret or guilt over not being able to provide clarity or support. This may reflect a personal struggle with feeling inadequate in the face of the situation. And finally, content creators rise with spreading information, and the select few face the life-changing ramifications because of it. This statement critiques the role of content creators, which could hint at an awareness of the broader implications of misinformation. If the speaker identifies with or feels connected to this group, it might indicate an internal struggle with guilt over their own contributions to the narrative. All right, so in summary, what we have is that while there is no explicit admission of guilt in the message, the language and emotional undertones convey a sense of defensiveness, awareness of judgment, and concern for the consequences of misinformation. These elements suggest that the speaker may be grappling with feelings of guilt or complicity regarding the situation, even if they do not openly acknowledge it. So what are your thoughts? What do you think about that? Do you have any input into what you think he thinks? Anyway, if you do have any information on the whereabouts of Lilly or Jack Sullivan, or have heard anything that is significant, please do call Crime Stoppers. Do not keep it to yourself. Do not share it online. Call Crime Stoppers. Make sure the people who need this information to get this case solved have the information.